Welcome everyone. Recently, Karnataka Public Service Commission has conducted Gazetted Professionals preliminary examination in the month of December. There were a few questions on aptitude. So, from this video, we'll see how to solve those questions. So, this is one of the questions which was asked in Gazetted Professionals examination. It looks very lengthy, but the solution is very simple and very easy to solve. So, let's see this. First of all, we'll understand the problem. A wealthy merchant had once come to meet Tenali Rama with following problem. First condition, she wanted to distribute her property equally among her two daughters, Arya, Sita, and one son, Sonu. So, there are three children. One is Arya, another one is Sita, and a son by name Sonu. So she wants to distribute her property equally among these three children. So that is the condition, and Tenali Rama is the one who is dividing the property. So Arya is a daughter, Sita is a daughter, Sonu is a son. So let's make a table like this. Now the second condition, she has 7,000 in form of farm produce. In the form of farm produce, she has 7,000 in total. So I am writing it here. In the total column, I am writing 7,000 for farm produce. One house worth rupees 5,000. Next condition is one house. Next property is house which worth around 5,000. And three parcels of land. Three parcels of land. Parcels of land, 3, each worth rupees 3,000. So that is nothing but 9,000 worth land. And she also has some gold coins of rupees 100 each. Some gold coins of rupees 100 each. So gold coins 100 each. Now these two conditions are taken care. Now let's see the third one. A single unit of gold coin, that is this gold coin, a single parcel of land, that is this, and a house cannot be divided partially. So these three cannot be divided partially. So piece of parcel land means there are three pieces of parcel land. So those three can be divided among these three, but this farmland of one piece cannot be divided. That is what it means to say. Also, each child receives an equal number of gold coins. Each child receives an equal number of gold coins means the amount or the quantity of gold coins what Arya receives is equal to Sita, and which is also is equal to Sonu. That means to say these three are divided equally among them. Since the numbers is not mentioned, so we'll assume there were three gold coins and that they were distributed one each to three children. So gold coin is taken care. So let's not worry about this anymore. Now comes to the last one. Arya receives least from past farm produce. Arya receives least from farm produce. So this Arya is receiving least, whereas Sita receives the highest from farm produce. And Tenali Rama is dividing the property. So the question is, how much did Sonu receive in farm produce? This is the first question. How much did Sonu receive in farm produce? See, from the answer options, if you see, the farm produce is divided in terms of thousands. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. There is no 550, 550, something like this. So that means to say, the farmland is divided somewhere in thousands each. So that is one basic idea we are getting. Apart from that, See, the farm produce, whenever we are dividing the farm produce, there is a condition attached to it. What is the condition? If you divide the farm produce, the lowest has to go to Arya, the highest has to go to Sita. So whatever is between this lowest and the highest, that should come to Sonu. So let's see how this 7,000 can be divided. So this 7,000 can be divided like this: 2,000, 2,000 and 3,000. But if you divide like this, we are satisfying the highest, whereas the lowest is not getting satisfied, because Arya and Sonu will be receiving 2,000 each. So that means Arya and Sonu are getting equal. But that is not the condition. Hence, this is not possible. So we have to divide this farm produce, that is 7,000, in such a way that there must be an highest figure 1 and there must be a lowest figure and in between. So hence, can we divide 7,000 like this? 4,000, 2,000 and 1,000 put together is 7,000. Now if you see, the highest 4,000 we can give it to Sita, 2,000, that is, sorry, the lowest is 1,000, that can be given to Arya, and the remaining 2,000 will go to Sonu. So the first condition is taken care. That is, farm produce must be divided as lowest, highest and between the two. So this is ensured. So this is how we have to divide the farm produce among these three children. Now 1,000, 4,000 and 2,000, that is taken care. Now come back to house. And moreover, if you see from this total wealth, there is 21,000 worth property is to be divided among the three. How this 21,000 has come? This is 7,000, this is 5,000 and this is 9,000. 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 9 is 21. So 21,000 is the total wealth which has to be divided among these three equally. That is already mentioned in the condition. The property has to be divided equally among the three children. That is mentioned in the first condition. Here it is. Distribute her property equally among her 2 daughters and 1 son. So that means to say, Arya should receive 7,000. Sita should receive 7,000. Sonu should also receive 7,000. Only then these three children get equal share among the properties. So now Arya has already received 1,000. Sita has received 4,000 and Sonu has received 2,000. Now these two are the only properties which are pending to be distributed among these three. Now this parcel of land cannot be divided. One parcel of land cannot be divided, but there are 3 parcels of land. So since Arya has already received 1,000, if we give 5,000 house to Arya, it becomes 6,000. Thereafter you cannot divide the piece of land. Hence, we'll allot 2 pieces of land worth rupees 6,000 to Arya. Thereby the total becomes 7,000. So this is taken care. Now another 1 piece of land is there already. 1 piece of land is pending here. So that piece of pending, that land piece which is pending, that can be given to Sita only, because Sita has already received 4,000 from the farm produce. So if we give this 3,000, then she will also get 7,000. So thereby Sita receives her equal share. Now 5,000 worth house, that can only be given to Sonu, because Sonu has already received 2,000 from the farm produce. Hence this 7,000 is also taken care. Hence this is the solution. So if you can solve this, you can easily answer these 2 questions. Now what is the first question? How much did Sonu receive in farm produce? From the farm produce, Sonu has received how much? So that is this 2,000 rupees. Now next question. How many parcels of land did Arya receive? Parcels of land. Parcels of land Arya received. Arya received 6,000 worth parcel of land. That means to say 2 pieces. So answer is 2. So it is so simple. If you practice this, you can solve it in seconds. Hope you got the solution for this problem. Thank you.